Okay, I'm going to get organized here and wait a few seconds for people to hop on. Just a second. Okay. I am enabling the Q&A portion of the Google Hangout. So if you have questions while I'm chatting, you can go ahead and type them in and I'll answer them either at the end or if it's appropriate, I'll answer it while I'm chatting. If you are watching in YouTube right now, there's a little thing at the bottom that says like join the conversation or whatever. And that'll bring you over to the Google Hangout. And I'm just realizing how red everything is here. My face. Maybe it's my shirt. Okay. So we are going to talk about essential oils, using essential oils with children today. And I am going to organize my desktop a little bit so I can see what I'm looking at while I talk to you today. Okay, so I think I'm all ready. I've got my coffee, I've got my amazing diffuser. If you don't have one of these, it's a little USB diffuser. I've got my rosemary and peppermint in there to support my brain while I'm teaching you today. So anyways, if you don't have one of those, it's changed my life. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started so I don't keep you longer than I need to. I know your time is valuable, and thanks for coming to learn today. I am Kelly with Olardi, or olardi.com, and my partner and I blog over there about real food, wellness, fermenting foods, and hold on just a second. There we go. Keeping backyard chickens and essential oils are just a few things that we talk about over there. And I have been using essential oils for a while, and I've been using Young Living essential oils specifically for about 3 years. And I started out because of the Thieves Blend. And I really wanted to support my family's immune systems during the winter season, and that was really helpful for us. Now they have completely changed the way I approach first aid, emotional support, and immune support. So those are just the very few reasons why I use essential oils. I love them so much. Anyway, many of you are here because you're using oils and you want to know some more ideas about how to use them with your kids. And some of you may be brand new to oils and want to learn all about it. Tamara and I, pardon me, I had an itch on my foot. Tamara and I offer a variety of classes every month, to both locally and online, locally to Phoenix, locally to Chicago, and online, to help provide resources for people on their oily journey. It's really our goal to create a community of people who are empowered to really be healthier. So I did want to say that I am not a medical professional. I cannot treat you, diagnose you, or cure you, and the information that you're going to learn today is purely for educational purposes only. But I will educate you. I'm here to help you learn what essential oils are and how you can incorporate them into your life in ways that you may have never expected. So I have a lot to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I did want to say that if you missed it at the beginning, if you tuned in a little bit late, I have enabled a question and answer portion of the Google Hangout over at the Google Hangout link. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can scroll down into the information and you'll see the link down there, or you can click on join the conversation. And feel free to ask questions if you need to. I think at the upper right-hand corner, there might be a little drop-down menu that you click on to, I think, enable, and I think you have to have a Google account to ask questions. So anyway, there's that. If you have questions and you're not able to ask me in that format, feel free to email me at Kelly at olardi.com. And that's Kelly, Kelly, at olardi.com. And I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Okay, so let's get started. First, what are Young Living essential oils? What are they? The plants used for essential oils have been around longer than we have, and humans have been using nature's abundance in many ways for obvious uses like food and shelter, and even to the lesser known, including distillation into essential oils for various powerful applications. Essential oils are highly concentrated aromatic essences of trees, shrubs, herbs, grasses, resins, and flowers. And essential oils are greaseless, not like the oils that you would have in your kitchen, like coconut oil. They are volatile and they will evaporate. So if you have them, make sure those lids are on tight. Otherwise, they will disappear into the air, and your air will be very fragrant, but you won't have any more essential oils, and that would be sad. Essential oils are the plant's natural defense mechanism, and they work the same in our bodies as they do in nature. They penetrate cell membranes and disperse into our blood and tissues. One drop contains countless molecules that affect the body at the cellular level. Their purpose is to support all of our body systems by keeping our bodies clean and our systems functioning as they should. On average, each essential oil contains hundreds of molecular constituents, with more being discovered every day. The key to producing therapeutic grade essential oils, however, is to preserve as many of these delicate compounds as possible, because even the smallest compounds play an important role at arriving at the final result. So that being said, all oils are not created equal. Young Living is the oldest, most trusted, and well-respected essential oil company in the world. And with 25 years plus of research and experience, we are the only essential oil company with our own farms that offer a seed-to-seal guarantee. The seed-to-seal guarantee is the heart of our commitment to purity and authenticity. From the time the seed is sourced until it's sealed in the bottle, we apply the most rigorous quality controls possible to ensure that you're receiving essential oils exactly as the way nature intended, and is with as many molecular components as possible. I personally advocate on Olardi and in my personal life, knowing my farmer, and I like this about Young Living. Is one of the main reason we chose Young Living as a company is because I know my farmer. I know where my oils are coming from, and that's very important to me, especially if I'm going to be putting them on my body or in my body and on my children. I want to make sure that I'm getting exactly what I'm paying for. Young Living is completely open about their farming practices. They are organic, sustainable, and beneficial to the environment around them. They love for the members to come and be part of seed planting and harvestings. There are no pesticides or chemicals used on the farm. All of the weeds are hand-picked. Members can do this too. There's simply no other essential oil company with the pedigree and commitment to quality as Young Living. So how do we use essential oils? We're going to talk today, or I'm going to talk to you today about many oils to use that can be used with children. And as we discuss them, I want you to know the different ways that you can use them. And there's 3 ways that we can use essential oils: topically, aromatically, like diffusing, and internally as a dietary supplement. So the FDA has labeling rules for dietary supplements and cosmetics, and they prefer to see these as separate labels. They don't like to see 3 uses, they like to see 1. And so, the FDA asked Young Living to choose the primary usage that most people use in essential oils for, and that is what Young Living has chosen to include on the label. So since our essential oils can traditionally be used in 3 ways, due to the high quality of the oils, to keep it simple, start with the primary usage and then go from there as you see fit for your family. Okay, so the first way you can use them is topically, also known as dermally on your skin. Essential oils are rapidly absorbed by the skin, which is not surprising considering the skin's the largest organ on your body. Applying the oils to the VitaFlex points on a foot that relates to the organ system will activate their reflex. So if you don't know what VitaFlex is, let me show you. I have a little chart here. You can see. It looks backwards to me. I hope it's not backwards to you. But this is a VitaFlex points, and you see all the points here on the chart, and then all of the organ systems that they correspond with. Typically when I'm putting oils on feet, which I do a lot, I just rub it on there. I'm not really being particular about the organ system. However, that being said, when I do want to affect an organ system, I pay attention to that chart because it's very helpful. Okay. Applying the oils to your feet is a great way to absorb the oils into your body, because there's like over 2,000 pores on your feet, on each foot, and they just soak up those oils really quickly. You can also take a bath in the oils. I like to take Epsom salt baths. I like to fix Epsom salt baths for my kiddos. And my general rule of thumb is about 5 to 6 drops per cup of Epsom salts. And you can pre-mix these in jars if you'd like, but I just dump them in the tub and then add the oils to the tub. Nothing scientific there. Sometimes that's the easiest. My kids love these because it smells amazing and it's fun. The second way to use essential oils is inhaling your oils. So if you think of like your memories, you probably have a lot of memories that are associated to scent, whether it be chocolate chip cookies or cinnamon might make you think of Christmas time. Hot cider might make you think of your grandma's house. I don't know, but scents are powerful. And the best and fastest way to reach the mood center is through our nose. And so it's no wonder that we have memories attached to that. 75% of American homes use synthetic air fresheners that contain numerous amounts of chemical agents that have been linked to cancer, namely formaldehyde. When you see the term fragrance, remember that it can include up to 300 toxic chemicals and still just say fragrance. So you really don't know what you're going to get. So it's important to pay attention to that if you're really trying to keep toxins out of your home. Formaldehyde is the #1 cancer-causing chemical, and it's what you're embalmed with at the morgue. So if I don't have to breathe this in my house, I'm not gonna. Another way to inhale your oils, I mean, obviously by diffusing, but the tenting. I'm sure when you were a kid, I'm sure your mom, had warm water and maybe put some eucalyptus in a bowl and had you put the towel over your head and you like breathed in the eucalyptus. That's a great way to use essential oils as well. Pour the boiling water into a bowl, 2 to 3 drops of your essential oil, and you can breathe in the steam. Great for respiratory support, great for emotional support. And the third way to use essential oils is by ingesting them. You can get benefits by ingesting these oils by putting them into an empty veggie capsule and top it with a carrier oil like olive oil or coconut oil. Because they are 100% pure with no synthetics, nothing added, using only the best strain of plant material, Young Living essential oils are safe to take. Other ways to ingest oils is adding a drop to your water. I've done this with lemon, I've done this with peppermint. You can add them to tea. You can drop on your tongue. You can put them in honey, lots of ways. You can cook with them. We have a great recipe on Olardi that links over to Homemade Mommy for homemade chocolate peppermint truffles that are delicious. Just refer to your bottle label and your product guide to know if it's your essential oil safe to take as a dietary supplement. Okay, so let's talk safety, because that's why probably a lot of you are here and you want to know how to safely use essential oils with your children. You can put essential oils on every part of your body except for 2 places, and they're probably not the places you're thinking of. You should not put oils in your eyes or your ears. And this is because it would hurt really bad. So you should be, care should be taken to dilute oils that are hot to the skin. Just off the top of my head, cinnamon, thieves, oregano, these are hot oils. If an oil ever feels hot, don't wash it off with water. Remember, oil and water don't mix. Simply dilute the essential oil with a carrier oil, and I'll get to that in a second, and rub it on the affected area until, and it'll stop that excited feeling pretty fast. So what is a carrier oil? A carrier oil is any fatty oil that you probably already have in your kitchen. Coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, any cold pressed organic fatty oil is a great oil to use. We use carrier oils to dilute our essential oils. I dilute my oils with my kids all of the time. It makes it easier to spread them over a big area and ensure that I don't apply oils that are hot to the skin. And diluting oils doesn't mean you're reducing their effectiveness. Diluting the oils can make it last longer, kind of like a time release. And on Olardi.com, under the essential oils dropdown, you can find, oh, and if you scroll down in the information section on the YouTube video, you'll see a link to this chart. This is the dilution guide or dilution guidelines. And it kind of breaks it down to the percentage dilution and who it's good for. And then here's how to break it down. And then this is breaking it down, I believe, teaspoon, drops, teaspoons, mils, and ounces. And I typically, with my kids, I typically use a 1% dilution most all of the time, and that is a teaspoon of carrier oil and 1 drop of oil. And I'm not measuring this out, I'm using in my hand. So about a teaspoon of oil can fit in my hand comfortably, and then I add a drop and then I'll apply. Or I'll make pre-mixed things to keep in a jar, and that's when I do measure. But for the most of the time, I'm doing things on the fly, and I can just grab my coconut oil off my counter or my olive oil off the counter or whatever's closest, honestly, pour it in my hand, scoop it, drop, rub, done. So that you can find that dilution chart on Olardi.com under the essential oil dropdown. So before we get started on using oils for kids, I do want to mention the premium starter kit, and I'll talk at the end about how to get your own kit and how to sign up with Young Living because you're going to want to. But as I talk about oils and using them on kids, I'm going to be referring to the oils that are in this kit a lot, and I want you to know what I'm talking about. So here is, the kit comes with, well, this is what it looks like in the box, and I'm going to open it. It comes with a diffuser, which is right here. My new favorite diffuser. I love this thing. This is my new favorite one. I use it. I hog it. This one's mine. Use it all of the time. All of my kids' rooms have diffusers because I use them a lot at night. So the kit comes with 11 oils, and these are the oils that are here. I'm going to look at them because I can't read them backwards. Digize, lemon, frankincense, peppermint. You can't see that. Sorry. Digize, lemon, frankincense, peppermint, thieves, pianoate, RC, copaiba, purification, and lavender. And I'm going to talk about several of these today. You're going to hear me mention. I might not cover all of them, but I'll cover probably most of them. And it also comes with, let me get this here, Stress Away, which smells amazing. I wish you could smell these. I would let you smell these. And it comes with 2 sample packets of Ningxia Red. Drink them. They're amazing. Don't forget about them. Stick them in your fridge. Give them to your kids. Whatever. They're delicious. I'll explain what Ningxia Red is later. It also comes with a roller fitment. I use these all of the time. This is the lid, but this little roller guy can fit in the top of a bottle, and then you can use it to apply your oils as a roll-on. That being said, I always save my bottles, my empty bottles, and I use those to make my own custom blends or my own custom dilutions so that I don't always have to mix. And if I'm using it in a roll-on capacity, I have it already mixed up. It's a great way to use roller. And then you can buy these roller fitments in like 10 packs or something like that. Anyway, that is the kit in a nutshell. And I know you want to learn about kid stuff, so we're gonna get we're going to get back to that. So, all right, let's move on. The kit, I will say, has a great value. Normally it is $160 for the diffuser and 11 oils and the other goodies that you get in there, but currently it's on sale for $150 for new members, and I'll mention that again at the end. It definitely has an incredible value, and many of you have already gotten started with one, which is great, and those of you who want to get one, I will tell you how to do that later. So let's talk about kids. Can your kiddo use a little help in calming and being calm and maybe being a little motivated? Can your kiddo use some emotional support? Are you looking for a more natural option to take care of minor first aid situations or immune support and many more things? Essential oils can help you and your kiddo with all of this. I use essential oils every day. I use them to support healthy sleep. I use it to support my children's focus. I use them for supporting our immune systems all of the time. They're really incredible and have so many uses. So I'm going to break this down into sections. First, we're going to talk about nutrition and sleep. So first and foremost, if you're concerned about your children's and any issues they may be having, the food that they eat might be the most important thing affecting them. Kids may often turn to sugar or caffeine for energy, but both of these can cause issues with sleep, can cause issues with focus and a crash later in the day. Limiting refined sugar, caffeine, any heavily processed foods that are completely devoid of nutrition, and then instead offer more real foods, unprocessed, nutrient-dense, and rich in quality protein and healthy fats would be a good place to start. Also, adding living foods to the diet, such as milk kefir, yogurt, kombucha tea, homemade fermented foods, or even just taking a probiotic supplement can be immensely healing for the immune system. And I could teach a whole class on nutrition, but I just wanted to point out that nutrition is really number one when it comes to how we act and how we feel. Getting proper sleep is also critical for a healthy immune system and healthy brain development, and we all know that. Essential oils really work best when combined with a healthy lifestyle. So let's talk about essential oils for an uplifting morning. Children, like many of us, sometimes wake up on the wrong side of the bed, or they come home and they're just not in the great mood. Making sure that they get a good night's sleep is the first thing we can do, but in the morning, diffusing essential oils can be very uplifting. I like to diffuse peppermint and lemon almost every morning when we wake up and we're having breakfast. I noticed a big difference in how our whole family feels when I do this. A couple other ideas for oils. You can mix oils, you can diffuse them independently, and diffusing them in the morning is really fun because a lot of them are energizing and uplifting. Joy, which is not in the premium starter kit, but is another blend that Young Living makes, it's called Joy, is very uplifting. Peppermint is energizing and supports mental alertness. Lemon or citrus fresh or grapefruit, any of the citrus oils are also very refreshing and uplifting. And frankincense increases spiritual awareness and promotes meditation and uplifts spirits. So those are just a couple options for or ideas that you can use to diffuse in the morning. Some combinations, those are ones you can, if you want to combine the oils. Joy and frankincense grounds everyone at the same time, lifts spirits. Joy and lemon is a very happy scent. Peppermint and citrus, either peppermint and lemon, peppermint and orange, peppermint and grapefruit, really brighten any atmosphere in the morning, and it smells amazing. So essential oils can also be used to support our brains, support concentration, support focus, and sometimes kids and adults need this extra support, and there's a variety of oils that can help with that. I'll just name a few of these and you can just take notes. But peppermint is one. Genius, which is spelled Genius, is a blend specially, it's already diluted, and it's blended specifically for children in mind to support focus and concentration. Rosemary is a great one. Clarity is a blend with peppermint, basil, rosemary, lemon, and a few other oils, and that just promotes and supports a clear mind, is energizing. Brain Power is another blend, has sandalwood, cedarwood, melissa, frankincense, blue cypress, and lavender. And this is another one that is great at supporting your brain with that are high, and the essential oils in this blend are high in sesquiterpenes, which increase oxygen to your brain. Sesquiterpenes is a big word, but you can Google sesquiterpenes and find out just the benefits and what they're all about. And I'll just spell this for you, so you don't wonder later. But it's sesquiterpenes. Google that, and there's lots of good information on that. Vetiver is another one that's high in sesquiterpenes. It's very grounding and very stabilizing. And cedarwood is another one as well. So how do you use these? Diffuse them. Apply. You can use your carrier oil and apply a drop, and then put it on your neck, temples, forehead, Vitaflex points, the big toe is the brain. Mix them in a roller ball with your roller ball ahead of time and use them that way. Those are just a couple ideas. So essential oils for immune support. This is really big in our house because I like staying well and being healthy, and I use these oils all of the time. All of the time. I use these oils all of the time, every day, especially thieves, now that school has started. Diffusing thieves. As kids get home, I have thieves going. During the winter season, I have thieves going in my diffuser all of the time. I have made a spray for dirty hands. We've taken thieves internally in honey, gargling with thieves when necessary. Those are just a couple options. There's a lot of immune support oils, oregano being one. There's a blend called Immu Power, which is amazing. Those are just a couple ideas. So along the same lines as immune support, there's also respiratory support. So there's lots, I'm sure you can think off the top of the head what essential oils are good for respiratory support. We do nasal rinses just to maintain wellness. Just do them when we're feeling well. I feel like that just kind of cleans everything out, and I like putting tea tree and lavender in mine. I've only convinced one child to do this, and he likes them. The others are not so much. Nasal rinses, neti pot, whatever. There's a blend called Sniffle Ease, which is specially formulated for children. It's pre-diluted and ready to use. Good for respiratory support. Breathe Again is a roll-on, and it's already made, already diluted. Also has lots of good oils in there for the respiratory system. My two favorite oils for respiratory support are RC, which comes in the kit, and Raven. I like to dilute these and rub on the chest, on the back, on the bottoms of the feet. That's how I use those. Digestive support is another way we use essential oils with our kiddos. Digize, which comes in the kit, is a great oil. It has changed our lives. I love that oil so much. It's a blend of oils. It doesn't smell that great. Some people love the smell. Some people think it smells terrible. I don't mind it because I know it helps. But I never diffuse Digize. Never done that. I only rub it on our tummies. But it's great for any kind of digestive support. Any reason you might need it, Digize has been great. Tummygize is a gentler blend, similar to Digize, but it's specifically made for children. So it's already diluted. Everything's ready to go. And peppermint's another one that's good for digestive support. If you just think of peppermint tea, I think my mom gave that to me when I was little. So those are Digize, peppermint, and tummy jies. Those are good ones. My daughter loves tummy jies. Okay, stinky stuff. How many of you have kids in sports that are just active? You might have a serious problem. Stinky shoes, stinky sports equipment. Your car may smell. Fortunately, there's a really quick and easy trick for neutralizing these awesome aromas. Take a cotton ball and apply, or like a cotton pad, and apply 3 to 5 drops of purification, also in the premium starter kit. And purification is a blend, and put it inside the offending shoe, gym bag, car. Put it wherever it needs to be. Purification has citronella, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender, rosemary, and myrtle, and it smells amazing. You can diffuse purification. I diffuse it a lot or while I'm cooking dinner, so it doesn't smell like dinner the next morning. I put it on my dryer balls for laundry. I'll sometimes put it in the washing machine for stinky laundry. Any stinky rooms, if you have teenage boys, maybe diffusing in their bedrooms. Your car, what I love doing is taking a cotton ball, putting like 2 drops on a cotton ball and sticking it in my air vent, and the whole car smells amazing. It's a quick, easy, inexpensive, non-toxic car freshener, car air freshener. You could also make a spray, like an air freshener spray with purification in thieves. I already mentioned it's great for stinky shoes, bathroom odors, litter box smells, whatever. I've used this everywhere and I love it. All right, next topic. Grounding and calming. And I'm not talking about grounding like you're grounded for not doing your homework or whatever, but grounding is in feeling grounded. You know what I mean? There are many essential oils that are great for grounding and calming. I'm sure that the first thing you think of is lavender. Lavender is a very calming oil. Other oils that are great for grounding and calming are lemon, the blend Valor, frankincense, peace and calming. Peace and calming, I will say, that excite some people and calm people. So that's just something you'd have to figure out for yourself. Bergamot, cedarwood, chamomile, geranium, orange, vetiver. I've heard tangerine is one too. Applying these to the belly button, the shoulder, arches of your feet, wrists, your ears, both sides of your neck, your forehead. I use Valor myself before I teach a class. I use it on my son before school, my oldest son. I use Valor on him. Valor is amazing. If you don't have Valor, it's not in the kit. You can find it. Some other calming oils. I'm sure all of you have a child who has needed some calming in their life at some point. Now, of course, proper sleep and nutrition plays a role here, and as in every aspect of the child's life, but oils can help as well. So I like to talk about after-school recovery. Depending on how your child feels when they get home or how they're acting, you can try some of these oils, and it's just diffusing. Lavender, cedarwood, vetiver, those are nice and calming. Lemon and lavender while they're doing homework, I like to diffuse. Sometimes I'll throw in peppermint too. Bedtime blends. Sleep is so critical to a growing child, and especially important for providing the energy they need for the next day to be their best, and actually getting them to sleep, easier than said and done. But there's some oils that support healthy sleep that I use every night. I don't use all of these, but I pick and choose depending on what I'm feeling or what they like. They like to pick their own oils sometimes. And I kind of feel like whenever they pick their oils, it's what they need. I don't know why, but I feel like there's something to that. Anyway, some oils that I like for supporting healthy sleep are lavender, cedarwood. Lavender and cedarwood together smell amazing. Great for bath salts too. Vetiver, valerian. Don't diffuse valerian, it smells terrible. Sleepy Eyes, Sleepy Eyes is a Kids blend, the Kids Sense blend that's, but it smells, it has all kinds of good sleepy oils. It's already blended in there. Rutavala, which is another blend, and chamomile, all great. You can diffuse a couple drops in a diffuser in their room. You can mix with coconut oil and give a relaxing foot rub or relaxing back rub. You can do all of these oils or some of these oils in bath salts for a nice relaxing bath before bed. Young kids, you can make a Play-Doh and add the oils to the Play-Doh, and they can play with it before bed or play with it in the afternoon. Nice and calming and relaxing. That would be kind of fun. I wish I should do that for my daughter. And her hands would probably smell like lavender instead of Play-Doh. Okay, so I mentioned Ningxia Red. Came in your kit. I'll show you again. Well, you know, those little packets. And what is Ningxia Red? You get a couple samples. And this is the super drink. It's Young Living Superfruit Supplement made from wolfberries from the Ningxia province in China. And it's supercharged with Young Living citrus essential oils. So just an ounce serving of Ningxia Red supplies the body with vital antioxidants that provide a natural energy supply. They come in a bottle, they come in the packets. It's very convenient. Sometimes I like to send a packet in lunches. I use the packets for traveling. The balanced ingredients make Ningxia Red a whole body nutrient infusion for health and wellness support, supports normal cellular function, contains powerful ingredients that are involved in many natural antioxidant processes, supports good health, overall wellness. I may have already said that. Supports normal eye health, delivers citrus essential oils that contain D-limonene. Do a little Google search on D-limonene and you'll realize you need it in your life. It's a powerful component in citrus oils. It's, let's see, helps prevent against oxidative stress, and it's a healthy dietary supplement. I like to do this as part of our morning routine before school. I feel like it gets them off on the right foot when they go. Okay, so out of curiosity, and you can just say this out loud, I can't hear you. How many of you said to yourself, oh, I could use that oil to at least one of the oils I mentioned, or 3 or more of the oils I mentioned, or 5 or all of them? That is why, I mean, can you see why we call them the everyday oils? Because most of these oils you can use almost every day. I use almost every day. Once you're comfortable with these oils, like the oils that I mentioned in the starter kit, you can pretty much use, you know, any of them. They can be used to enhance a fitness program. They can be used to support body's normal detoxification process, deal with emotional healing. Great for maintaining and supporting a healthy endocrine system. I really could go on and on of how amazing these oils are. But anyway, next I want to talk to you about how you can actually get your hands on these oils, get them into your life like you want them to be. Some of you have already expressed interest in sharing these oils with your friends and family. I think it's only natural to tell people about the things in your life that you enjoy and that you find helpful and you find life-changing. Just think about the last restaurant you went to that blew your mind. I mean, you probably told about 10 people. So I'm just going to touch base with the whole business side of Young Living for a few minutes to save time for those, just so you can hear about it. If you're not interested in the business side, pay attention, but because I think it's like 97 or 98% of people who share their oils didn't intend to do so, including us. We were users for a long time and didn't share them, but now we are. So that being said, the same amount of people, I think, just are users as well. So Young Living is a network marketing company, and there are a couple reasons why companies use this business model rather than putting their products in a retail setting. And the reason is Young Living is the reason for this is that our products require more of an explanation, really to understand how they stand out from other essential oils out there. So as you've seen, you can't assume any product labeled as an essential oil really are an essential oil, and you really can't learn to use them safely and effectively by asking the clerk at Whole Foods. They would have no clue. But if you didn't have the education or just the little tips that I shared with you about how to use them with your kids, you might not have known. Young Living knew the value of building a business based on relationships, and so they chose this business model for their company. And the cool thing is you don't need to be an expert in essential oils. You just need to be willing to share their value with other people. And you do that anyway. You do that in every aspect of your life. You're always sharing. I think it's normal for us to just share things that are really important. So as you start to use the Young Living products and you're using them and loving them, you naturally are going to share them with other people because what worked for you may work for another person, and we love to help people. So you can get paid for that. Wholesale members are already set up to earn an income, so there's no other investment to do this. Some people share their oils with enough people to cover the cost of their own oils each month, and how nice would that be? Others often pursue the business as a way for part-time or full-time income. It's really up to you. You could just use them, or you could share them and get paid for it, or you can develop a really awesome business. There's so many options. So we are always looking for new leaders. So if you're even a little bit interested or a lot interested, we have another class that'll get you, that can teach you about those things once you have your wholesale account. Okay, so done with that. How do you sign up and enroll as a Young Living member? How do you get these oils into your house and into your life? There are two ways. You can be a retail member. This is pretty straightforward. You can purchase anything you want to from the Young Living website at full retail price. I honestly don't know why people would do this, but you can if you like. The second way is to enroll as a wholesale member with the starter kit, with one of the starter kits. I mentioned that it is currently $150 until the end of the month, and then it goes back up to $160. And Tamara and I, Olardi is offering a great accessory, like essential oils accessories kit for anybody who signs up before the end of the month to get you guys the best start you can have. Anyway, about the kits, wholesale members pay wholesale prices, which is 24% less than retail. So one of the benefits of being a wholesale member is the ability to share with friends and family. You don't have to sell. You don't have to buy. It's just the benefit of being a wholesale member. Just about everyone who is enrolled in our organization started off as a wholesale member with a premium starter kit. And just to cover what is in here again, it's 5 ml bottles of the 10 everyday oils, plus a stress away oil that I showed you, a couple samples of Ningxia Red, a couple samples and sample bottles that you can share with your friends. I think it retails at over, or all of the individual components are over $300, and you're getting it for $150 right now. So it has incredible value. And they last a long time because one drop is pretty much all you need most times. As a Young Living wholesale member, you also have the option of joining our frequent buyers program, kind of like a loyalty program called Essential Rewards. Once you get into oils, you're going to want more of them. And the best way to build up your oily arsenal and also replace products that you already buy, like toothpaste, household cleaner, probiotics, the other non-toxic items. I find that the best way to chip away and make these simple swaps is to use Essential Rewards. Why? Because the Essential Rewards program allows me to accumulate reward points, and I can use those as they accumulate towards free product or free oils in the future or any future order. So I like free things, and I like the reduced shipping rate I get with Essential Rewards. So, okay, so I'm gonna get this wrapped up, and so you can get on with your day. I don't wanna keep you much longer. I did wanna preface that Olardi and Young Living, or our Olardi team, isn't just about getting people to get a kit. We want to educate people on how to use their oils and how to improve their health and their wellness. We are here to change lives for the better. We offer a private Facebook group. We offer an email series. We have free classes in person and online like this. We have tons of amazing resources to share with you. You will always have someone to call, someone to email with your questions, because we are always happy to help. We want to help get you the resources so that you can use the oils in the best way possible. And we are happy to do so. Again, if there's anything you heard today and you were taking notes and you had some questions that I didn't cover, please email me at kelly@olardy.com, Kelly at olardy.com, and I'd be happy to answer your question. If you are bursting at the seams and saying, how do I get this kit in my life? How do I get these oils in my house? On the YouTube link, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a link not only to our dilution chart, but there's also a link in there to our informational page on how to order the kit for yourself. And if you can't find that and you're confused, again, just email me and I'll send you the link. Happy to do so. So I hope that you got some ideas on how to use some essential oils with your children, and I look forward to teaching you guys some more things, and I hope you guys have a great, what day is today? Tuesday? Great Tuesday, a blessed day, and I look forward to helping you guys along on your oily journey. So have a great day.